Welcome back, everyone, to day 2 of our special series, Life's Essentials, 5 Days to Unpack Common Sense Living. I am so glad that you're here. Yesterday, we started with a fundamental truth, the power of presence, learning to fully inhabit the now and experience the richness of this moment. Today, we're building directly on that foundation with another critical insight, something that, frankly, has been a lifelong lesson for me, the art of letting go, freeing yourself from burdens. I use my 50 years of life experience to make self-help content because I believe that we could all use common sense solutions to life, love, and happiness. I'm Jennifer Leigh Turney, and this is my voice. Life has a way of piling things on us, doesn't it? Imagine a backpack that you carry through life. Every time something hurts you, every time you experience a disappointment, every time someone wrongs you, every time that you make a mistake that you regret, if you don't process it and release it, it's like adding a rock to that backpack. It doesn't take long before you are completely weighed down. These burdens can take many forms. They could be regrets from the past, things you wish you'd done differently or said better. They could be deep-seated grudges that we hold against others or sometimes even against ourselves for perceived slights or injustices. They can be unmet expectations, the way that we thought life should have turned out, or how people should have behaved. And perhaps one of the heaviest is the need for control. This pervasive feeling that if we could just orchestrate every outcome, everything would be perfect. Over 50 years, I've seen firsthand how these unseen weights can drain our energy, cloud our judgment, steal our joy, and ultimately block our very path to happiness and peace. I was holding on to a pretty significant resentment against an old acquaintance from my college days. This person had done something that felt like a betrayal, deeply hurtful at the time. For years, I played those scenarios over and over in my mind, stewing in anger, rehashing every word, every gesture. Every time their name came up or I saw something that reminded me of them, I felt this familiar knot in my stomach. At the time, it felt completely justified. I was the wrong party, and my anger felt like a shield, a way to protect myself from being hurt like that again. But what I eventually realized after years of carrying this emotional weight was that that person I was angry with probably wasn't even thinking about it anymore. They had moved on. And I was the one suffering day in, day out. My anger wasn't hurting them. It was a toxic internal cocktail that was slowly, subtly hurting me. It truly was like I was drinking poison, expecting them to get sick. The common sense eventually broke through. It was unproductive, unhealthy, and completely pointless. It was stealing my energy, my peace, all for a battle that only existed in my head. The common sense here is profound but liberating. Holding on to burdens doesn't serve you, period. It doesn't punish the other person. It doesn't change the past. And it certainly doesn't help you build a better future. Instead, it takes up valuable mental and emotional real estate that can be used for joy, for new growth, for vibrant new experiences. Letting go isn't about forgetting something happened or pretending it didn't hurt. It's not about condoning bad behavior, and it's not about releasing the emotional grip that something has on you. It's about choosing peace over perpetuating pain. Think of it like this. Your past is a story that you cannot change. But how you feel about that story, how you carry that story, is something that you absolutely have agency over. When you choose to let go, you're choosing your own freedom. You're choosing to lighten that backpack. This is a crucial life's essential. So let's break down some of the common burdens that we carry and how common sense can help us release them. Past mistakes, we all make them, every single one of us. The common sense approach is not to dwell in shame or guilt, but to learn the lesson, truly understand what happened, and then release the guilt. Guilt's a rear view mirror. It helps you see where you've been, but it hinders you from moving forward. Grudges. As I shared, these are corrosive. Forgiveness here isn't about letting someone off the hook. It's about freeing yourself from that poison of resentment. You forgive not necessarily for them, but definitely for your peace. It's a gift that you give yourself. Unmet expectations. This is a big one, especially in relationships and career. We often have very specific visions of how things should be, but reality rarely aligns perfectly with our expectations. Common sense tells us to accept what is rather than fighting against reality. This doesn't mean settling or giving up your goals, but it means embracing the present moment, even if it's different from what you imagined. The need for control. Oh, this one is a tough one for many of us, and we want to control outcomes, people, situations, but life is inherently unpredictable. Common sense means recognizing what you can change and what you can't. Focus your energy on your effort, your attitude, your response. These are within your sphere of control. Everything else, well, you just need to let it go. Other people's opinions of you. In our connected world, it's easy to get caught up in external validation, but common sense reminds us that your worth isn't determined by others. That comes from within. If someone has a negative opinion of you and it's unfounded, let it go. If it has some truth, learn from it, but don't let it define you. Here's a simple yet profoundly effective common sense action for you to do today. Write it down, then let it go. Take a piece of paper, and I do mean literally a piece of paper, and write that down. Anything that you're holding on to that's causing you stress or unhappiness. It could be a past event, a resentment, a fear, an expectation. As you write it, really acknowledge the feeling associated with it. Feel its weight. Then, once it's on that paper, make a conscious decision to release it. You can crumple it, you can tear it up into little bitty pieces. You can even burn it if you want to in a responsible way. As you perform this physical act, visualize yourself releasing that burden. It's a symbolic act, yes, but our minds often respond powerfully to physical actions. It's a way to tell your subconscious that I am done carrying this. 50 years has taught me that the true freedom comes not from having everything perfectly aligned or from avoiding all pain, but from being willing to release what no longer serves you for your highest good. It's an ongoing practice, not a one-time event, but each time you choose to let go, you create more space for peace, joy, and new possibilities. This is truly one of life's essentials. Join me tomorrow for our third essential truth, connection over perfection, the common sense of building true love and friendship. That's a truly foundational truth for a good life and a topic very close to my heart. For now, try that exercise. Take a moment to really engage with it. What's one thing that you're ready to let go of today? Share your thoughts in the comments below. I would love to hear how that exercise felt for you. Please give this video a thumbs up if you found it helpful and subscribe to my voice for more common sense solutions to life, love, and happiness. It really helps the channel reach more people who could use these insights. I'm Jennifer Leigh Turney, and this is my voice. Thank you for being here today, and I'll see you tomorrow.